welcome to Two Jews on Film. I'm Joan.
And I'm John.
And tonight we're reviewing a film called Shame. It stars Michael Fassbender, Carey Mulligan, and it was directed by Steve McQueen. And I have to say, I really, really love this film. It's basically the story of a sex addict. Your life story, honey.
You know, listen, I have to tell you, I wish.
What do you mean?
I was a sex addict.
You were. Well, you're still pretty much a sex addict, but luckily you're only addicted to me. Okay, go ahead. The film.
No, I know what I was going to say. The film is it's a nifty little film, but it's problematic. And why I say problematic is that in our culture, sex is really it's this undefined, dirty taboo.
Yeah.
And basically, in this movie, they can make the bloodiest, glorious films. And then all of a sudden,
it'll get an R rating.
An R rating, and then they do a movie like this, which deals with
sex
in the underbelly of humanity, and they give it an NC-17.
Yeah, I mean, well, our country's screwed up. I mean, I think Europe has a much more healthier attitude when it comes to sex. But Michael Fassbender plays this really, desperate character. I mean, he's a sex addict, but he's not really getting a lot of pleasure out of it. I mean, it's a major addiction.
I don't think sex addicts derive pleasure from having sex. It just feeds the fuel,
Yeah, whatever demons they have,
That's right.
Just, and it's just this, he roams around New York looking for sex, and he masturbates, he constantly masturbates. His computer's filled with porn.
I'm surprised he didn't have carpal
tunnel. What is that? Carpal tunnel syndrome. I know. And also, I mean, it's really interesting because he can't have an intimate relationship. And then his sister comes into the picture, and she's also a damaged soul. But there is one scene in this film that is worth the price of admission. Carey Mulligan sings a very slow rendition of New York, New York. You know that song?
Yes.
New York, New York. Sing it, honey. No doubt.
And what he's doing is
No, he's not doing that. But it's a great scene. That alone is worth the price of admission. But Steve McQueen is an amazing filmmaker.
This is a film that will get you thinking about an area of life that is really signifies the darker side of the human soul.
Yeah, there's a great line in it where Carey Mulligan says to her brother, We're not bad people. We just come from a bad situation. And, that's what the movie's about. So you can't help but care about these people because they are in psychic pain.
You pass the boner on these bagels.
I am giving Shame because I absolutely loved it for being the kind of film that it is. 4 bagels out of 5, and I'm putting lox, cream cheese, and capers, everything you'd put on a New York bagel because the film takes place in New York.
3.5 for me, and I'm adding lubricant.
That's disgusting. Anyway, it opens in theaters Friday, December 2nd, and if you love independent art films, do not miss Shame.
Don't be late if you masturbate.
Goodbye.